Word on the street is that Megan Thee Stallion is gearing up to sue Milagro Grams again despite winning the defamation case that she had against Milagro just a few days ago. Now, Megan has a new legal counsel, Alejandro Brito, who's the founding partner of Brito PLLC in Coral Gables. Now, Brito did represent the President Donald Trump in a few cases. So when Trump was going against Michael Cohen in 2023, a $500 million federal lawsuit in Florida, and in 2024, 2025 as well. So Brito has been representing President Donald Trump, and it seems like he will soon be representing Megan Thee Stallion. Now, just in case you missed it, so Milagro lost to Megan Thee Stallion, and she has to pay Megan Thee Stallion $59,000, even though Megan initially requested for $30 million. Like, where the hell does she think Milagro is gonna get $30 million to pay Megan Thee Stallion?
Have to pay based on what the ruling today.
Right. So if the math is correct, if our memory is correct, it's $75,000 across all claims. But you do take off the money that was generated by the jury's verdict on the defamation count. Right. So they found $15,000 in compensatory damages for defamation, but also $1,000 in punitive damages for the defamation claim. So you would subtract $16,000 from $75,000. If my math is correct, that's like $59,000 in damages across the board, punitive and compensatory. And so because the jurors found that Milagro Cooper was a media defendant, that means that the plaintiffs in this case had to send Milagro Cooper a cease and desist letter before they sued her. Because they did not send a cease and desist letter, that defamation claim was pretty much dead in the water when it was filed.
And why would they have to send a cease and desist letter?
Because media defendants are provided an extra layer of protection, right, and allows them to do their jobs properly without having the fear of being sued for every little thing that they say. So if there is some discrepancy, if there is a statement that someone thinks is defamatory and it comes from a media defendant, the law gives them opportunity to send a cease and desist letter, to take down the statement, or to talk about it beforehand, before there's any sort of lawsuit. And that just didn't happen in this case.
Now, Judge Joe Brown, a former Memphis criminal court judge, a TV personality, and legal commentator, actually shared his thoughts on the case, saying it should have been a simple $1 in damages and nothing more, and he even called Megan's legal team pathetic.
You know, this is one of those cases most probably should have been resolved with $1 in damages.
Right. And now Megan Thee Stallion attorney said in a statement after the jury's verdict on Monday that Cooper is also required to cover costs of the rapper's legal bill.
That gets ridiculous. The fees that they charge today are obscene. And the attorneys, not all of them, but for the most part, are so inexperienced in their craft with so few trials and so few clients that they're essentially amateurs.
Now,
and what they do when I look at it and I'm watching and say, that's very pathetic, just absolutely pathetic. And they got paid how much for that? That wasn't even artful.
Now, earlier I did talk about Megan getting new legal counsel, and fans actually speculating she could get an appeal, but she already won the case, or she's trying to claim ineffective assistance of counsel, so she could be trying to sue her attorneys that worked on this case, because her attorneys never sent a pre-suit notice to Milagro. And Alejandro actually won the $15 million defamation lawsuit in the Southern District of Florida against ABC, ABC News, and George Stephanopoulos on behalf of President Trump. So that was a defamation case, and Megan actually hired him to work on this case. Now, could she be suing Milagro Grants again, or could she be suing her attorneys? Now, moving on to Angel Reese and Victoria Monet. So there's a recent clip that has been making rounds on social media, and Angel Reese was interviewing Victoria Monet, and she asked Victoria, which artist would you like to work with? And Victoria Monet said she would like to work with Drake.
Are there any artists that you love to work with?
I still want to work with Drake. I love Drake.
As you should.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, fans are calling Victoria Monet out because just earlier this year, when Kendrick Lamar was huge and that song Not Like Us was everywhere, she was actually Team Kendrick and not Team Drake.
I feel like right now, Kendrick. Yeah. Hey, Kendrick, we're both from California. I'm from up north. I just feel like it's about that time that we do something together and let the West Coast know.
What do you guys think? Should Drake collaborate with Victoria, or should Kendrick collaborate with Victoria? And which song will you guys be here for? I will probably listen to both because I do love both artists. Now let's talk about Diddy and 50 Cent. So we know that 50 Cent is the executive producer of what was supposed to be Diddy's documentary, but because Diddy never paid his videographers ended up selling the footage to 50 Cent and Netflix. Now 50 is a troll, okay, and he ended up he did a recent interview with ABC because that's one of the few channels that inmates are allowed to watch in prison. So he's like, I'm gonna do this interview on ABC and Diddy is gonna watch me on that TV. So Diddy found out about the documentary and he ended up sending 50 Cent flowers, and 50 called it out saying that's some gay-ish, and word on the street is that Diddy could actually have a hit out on 50. Now 50 Cent has also been trolling Jay-Z on social media, posting these ugliest photos of Jay-Z and saying, please stop sending me stuff like this, I'm not gonna post it. Then he ends up posting the pictures because he is a troll, and fans are now speculating that after Diddy is done, Jay-Z is next, because 50 Cent liked a comment that said, my only question is, he's next, isn't he? So what do you guys think? Do you really think after Diddy, Jay-Z is next? I really hope so. I really hope so. But anyway, what do you guys think about all these topics? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. If you made it this far into the video, you're literally part of the Day One crew. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button and drop a comment so I know you're part of the fam, and hit like so that YouTube knows we're here to stay. I'll see you guys in the next one.